Blake Shelton spent 12 years mentoring on NBC's The Voice in an attempt to help aspiring singers find their fresh talent and give them an advantage in the unquestionably difficult music industry. He also wanted to defeat his buddy, nemesis coach Adam Levine. Shelton has won the championship 9 times, but his propensity to take risks with up-and-coming talent predates The Voice by a significant margin. Shelton's breakthrough single, Austin, was written by David Kent and Kirsty Mana. The hopeful, broken-hearted ballad became Shelton's first single to go viral. I believe it was also Mana's first single as a songwriter, and she owned her own publishing. She did okay on that one, but Austin is just the beginning. Jordan Schmidt and Devin Dawson. God's Country, Shelton's multi-week #1 hit, was Dawson's first single without a single writer. Shelton's current single, Texas, is expected to go without a single in a few weeks, at which point his tendency will continue. 3 of the songs include 4 authors, including Johnny Clausen, Lo Guzman, and Kyle Sturck. Josh, coincidentally, this is Shelton's debut song for his new record company, and Dorr has played this game before. BBR Music Group /BMGNSH Wheelhouse and Vile Records. Scott Hendris, Shelton's longtime collaborator, produced the song. He liked the minor chords and thought it was a fun jam. The melody reminded him of one of his heroes, Ronnie Milsap. He told an American songwriter that it kind of walks a line that's a little bit of a stranger in my house or something like that. He didn't record it knowing it would be his debut radio single on Wheelhouse Records, but you can jam out and rock out to it at the same time. He didn't let the label choose, and he couldn't have been more encouraged by the enthusiastic response of executives. However, when John Loa, the current president and head of BMG Nashville's entire North American Frontline Records business, sent him a video of the new writers celebrating hearing their song on the radio for the first time, Shelton was thrilled and said, "Look at these kids." Regarding Loba, Shelton said, "It's 3 of their first singles as writers." Shelton considers himself fortunate that they trust him with their music and are supporting Blake. "When these young people who are writing amazing songs take a chance on someone like me," Shelton stated, "I just want to make the best record I can make. I don't really care where the song comes from as long as it's a great song." There are tons of other artists in Nashville that are kicking ass when someone takes a chance on me. I'm always super grateful. I'm the lucky one when choosing songs to record. Shelton said, "I did my share of writing back in the past, but I just don't do it as much these days." Shelton follows Conway Twitty's example. Conway wanted outstanding music and didn't care where they came from. Few musicians in the music industry are able to connect with their audience like Michael Bublé, who has a velvety voice, a charismatic presence, and an innate ability to evoke emotion. Shelton said he was a great song's best friend, and I always kind of took that to heart. After all, I want to be able to make the best record I can, and if these kids wrote it, then let's all get in there together. Bubble has amassed a following of ardent admirers worldwide, but his work is made more genuine and warm by his close family relationships than merely his songs. This relationship, which is especially noticeable in his capacity as a coach on The Voice, adds an interesting dimension to his wardrobe selections on the program. Jerseys for the squad. Each jersey is more than simply a piece of clothing. It symbolizes a deep passion for music, a dedication to mentoring, and, above all, a tribute to his family, who have always been the cornerstone of his existence. This article seeks to examine how Michael Bubble's team jerseys on The Voice represent his ongoing relationships with his family and community rather than just being a fashion statement. Born into a family from Burnaby, British Columbia, Michael Bubble was raised in Breed music. His grandpa introduced him to jazz and classic pop at a young age by playing recordings often and fostering a liking for the music. His parents' nurturing atmosphere was essential to his developing interviewing skills. Bubbly often recalls early family get-togethers when music played a significant role. His position on The Voice, where he frequently highlights the value of family and poignant storytelling, reflects this early connection to music. As a coach, he is devoted to his group of singers who are more than simply a group of gifted people, they are like a second family. The jerseys on the concert, the sunrise serves as a continual reminder of his personal journey and his commitment to developing talent in his musical family. There are more reasons why Bubbly's selection of team shirts is noteworthy than. In the realm of sports, the aesthetics of jerseys reflect common objectives and represent solidarity, collaboration, and community. And ideals among a band's members, particularly on a website like The Voice, these qualities are just as noticeable when players don jerseys. Bubbly's decision to wear these jerseys is highly symbolic because it combines his love of music with a celebration of the individual stories and journeys of his contestants, mirroring his own family experiences where each member's uniqueness melds into a beautiful, cohesive narrative. He also emphasizes that his team members are part of a collective effort bonded through shared passion and ambition. Additionally, these jerseys frequently showcase playful designs that reflect the individuality of each team, sometimes carrying quirky phrases, inside jokes, or inside nods to the participants' unique styles in a way that celebrates individuality while uniting team members under a common banner. Every time Michael Bublé takes the stage wearing his team uniform, he carries with him memories, tales, and goals. His relationship with family goes beyond his close family members. It also extends to his function as a father figure and mentor on the program. Each jersey can represent the distinct tales of the competitors, whose mentors' tales frequently center on themes of love and music. For example, in one episode, a contestant talked about how music served as a coping mechanism for their family as they dealt with the death of a loved one, and his considerate approach touched them on multiple levels. Numerous fans may relate to his own experiences of loss in his family's circle, which gives each episode a feeling of emotional engagement and group understanding. As a coach and performer, Bubble personifies the value of family support during difficult times, demonstrating how love may increase one's capacity to follow their aspirations. In the same way that players unite for a common goal, Bubble's usage of jerseys dramatically combines the concepts of sport and music. Musicians and vocalists come together in the pursuit of excellence. By wearing team jerseys that celebrate the spirit of competitiveness, resiliency, and camaraderie prevalent in both industries, Bubbly recognizes the link between the visceral pleasure of live performances and the excitement of a fiercely fought game. Additionally, these jerseys convey the supporting atmosphere that is essential to the music business. For Bubba, this feeling of community is crucial. They are evocative of a warm, cheering audience at a sports event. In addition to molding his career, it also defines the kind of mentor he is on The Voice, just as a sports team unites around its best players. Wearing team jerseys on The Voice is a striking illustration of the lessons Bob learned from his family. Bube instills the idea of mutual support and encouragement among his contestants. Their collective spirit in pursuing their musical dreams echoes the timeless reality of family bonding, standing together against adversity. These teachings go well beyond music and explore virtues like unity, love, friendship, and trust. Every episode transforms into a master lecture in life's values rather than simply a typical singing competition. Under Bubbly's guidance, competitors are inspired to identify their strengths and use their weaknesses into potent instruments for creative expression. A teenage singer who lacked confidence as a result of previous rejections was featured in one of the show's memorable moments. Bube, who was raised by family support and recalled his own early struggles, skillfully turned that experience into guidance. He wore a jersey that boldly read, "Believe in yourself," during that episode. It wasn't just a piece of apparel. It symbolized the crucial role that family support plays in fostering self-esteem and conviction. Bubble skillfully demonstrated how familial bonds may withstand personal hardship, highlighting that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step in the right direction each time Bubba takes the stage in his club uniform. It has a deeper significance since the emotional ties that bond the mentoring family and a common goal of success are woven into the fabric, which acts as a background. Each competitor's distinct story reflects Bubbly's own, tracing back to the family's encouragement that helped him along the way. His family became the cornerstone of his identity, a celebration of love and tenacity that was readily reflected in those jerseys. When competitors take center stage, it's not only their skill that shines. Rather, it's a group expression of their common family goals and desires, all interwoven under the dynamic direction of Buble. Michael Bublé's team jerseys on The Voice represent much more than just fashion choices or branding. They are a testament to family, its past, present, and future. His ability to infuse each show with heartwarming reminders of the crucial role family plays in shaping identities in music and in life elevates the contestants' stories beyond superficial entertainment in recognizing and embracing the narratives of family intertwined with music. Bubba's beautiful dance between mentorship and camaraderie resonates with audiences, reminding them of the power of connection, whether familial or chosen. In fact, every performance and every jersey carries the universal truth that no great accomplishment is made in isolation, and that love for family gives us the wings to soar into our dreams. Bubble wears the heartbeats of his competitors, family, and those who dare to dream with him in addition to his jersey.